because the world is in a turmoil at the moment. The landscape is changing dramatically. The religious landscape is changing, as well as the economic landscape is changing dramatically. What we thought was obvious and easy peasy is gone now. Overnight, boom, wiped out by the coronavirus. So the world is changing dramatically, and if you like, this is in a way a perfect time for us to offer the deeper vision of our tradition, a Hindu tradition, which is now relevant for the world that we live in. Up to now, look, if I was talking about this idea of spiritual humanism, respect humanity, as if you like the best perfect vision of God on earth, people would shy away and say, no, Mr. Lakhani, we think of God in heaven. Suddenly now, with this coronavirus, they're saying God in humanity is perhaps much better way of looking at the idea of spirituality than waiting for a God from heaven to come and sort you out. So the world is moving very dramatically. The economic world is also moving very dramatically. So what will happen is this. First, the religious, lobby is in a way rattled to its core. No religion has got an answer to this. All the churches are closed, all the temples are closed. What can they do? They can just do some little personal service, giving some free food, etc. Good for them, but that's all. Their hands are tied. They can't do much. The God from heaven is not going to come down. So at the moment, the religious lobbies, all religious lobbies are shattered, are really kind of rattled to the core. So be it. Because now this will allow a modern vision of religion, which comes from people like him, to become visible in the world. That's what you want to do. When he launched his Hinduism course, this will attract people who are not necessarily Hindus, but who are interested in the idea of spirituality suited to our own age. So this rattling is in a way going to produce a positive thing for the deeper vision of Hinduism to become worldwide, available worldwide. The second thing that's going to happen, which won't happen immediately according to me, is that the economic downfall that we are going to see now is not going to happen overnight. At the moment, the government is pushing in money left, right, and center to kind of hold the economy together, but it cannot go on forever. So what hard times are bound to follow. You can't have this all the time. So when the hard times hit the world, the whole mentality of modern human beings of focusing on material aspiration, gaining material status, all this is going to be severely tested. So where do they go? Where do they look to find, if you like, a better understanding of their own human condition and resolving the human condition? So this idea of becoming strongly materially oriented is also going to be severely rattled and challenged by the hard economic times that are going to follow. And again, where does the response come from? See this chap here? Because he is talking about the idea of moving from this kind of highly materialistic humanism to spiritual humanism, which says focus on the deeper vision regarding who you are, and that will hold your hand in this difficult time. Not material aspiration, spiritual aspiration, looking for spiritual resolution to a human condition rather than chasing after material gain. So these are the two visions. The other thing that I'm already seeing is this. All the religious communities are coming together very nicely because they've got a common enemy, coronavirus. So they're huddling with each other very nicely now. So in a way, this is also going to bring about a natural cohesion between different religious communities. And again, our mentors have been talking about this for 100 years. Pluralism, many ways to be spiritual. This is your way, this is my way. Don't try and push your way onto me. Don't try and convert me. And we don't want to score points on other religions. Let's work together. So this now is going to become, in a way, enforced by coronavirus. So be it. So these are the kind of, if you like, the side effect of the coronavirus. So I'm going on because I'm very passionate about this subject, as you can see.